What are two ways that our atmosphere protects our planet? And I just repeat your answers, not because I want to put it in different words, but just so this can hear it. Yes, ma'am.
I said if there's asteroids or meteors that come, it maybe has to break some of these down or
Yep.
destroy it completely.
Yeah, very good. It protects us from asteroids from space. It breaks those things or burns them up before they reach Earth and cause damage. And yes, ma'am. Our atmosphere has oxygen in it, but it's not actively holding it in, if that makes sense. So, yes, ma'am. Okay, yeah, you brought up the ozone layer, protects our planet from UV rays. Yes, sir? Yeah, it keeps us warm. It's like a blanket around us that maintains our warmth. So those are all jobs that you might note inside your notes. Because like I said, not every note you get comes written off of here, right? Some of it is listening and writing stuff down that we've said. So we came up with three. It protects us from space rocks. It protects us from ultraviolet light. And it actually keeps us warm. If it weren't for that, it'd be like sleeping in the wintertime without a blanket. It gets cold. The atmosphere serves as a blanket around us. So we're going to go way back in time. Like in the Bill and Ted phone booth, we're going to have to take turns because you can only fit 2 or 3 people in there at a time. But we're all going to go back in time to when our atmosphere first formed on Earth. And we're going to take a look at what we looked like as an Earth at that point in time. So we're going back, in the neighborhood of 4 or 4.5 billion years ago. We're going to go back in time. And you step out of the phone booth, and what is it like when you land on Earth? Can you be more specific? Yes, ma'am.
The air would be toxic.
Air is toxic. There's one thing. So, just bad to breathe. Es no bueno. There's one thing. What's the temperature like here on Earth at that point in time? Too hot. So hot. All the water we've got in the ocean right now? That stuff, if it was here at that point in time, it was so hot on Earth that it couldn't exist in liquid form. It'd be like spritzing water onto a hot frying pan where it just sizzles and goes back up. It'd be like that. The surface of the Earth was so hot that it would be like that. So it was really humid, really hot, and there was no long-lasting liquid water on the surface of the Earth because it was too hot for it to be here. To give you an idea of what it was like back then. And our atmosphere at that point in time was not the same as it is right now. If you went back in time then and took a deep breath, that'd be the end of it. Our atmosphere had different gases in it at that point in time. The two gases that our atmosphere had when it was first formed are the same gases that make up the sun for the most part, which is hydrogen and helium. So our first atmosphere was made mostly of hydrogen and helium, we think.